Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you two ways to replace your drums in Logic Pro. The first way gonna be by using a stock plugin from Logic Pro, and the second way gonna be by using another plugin from UVI. So let's dive into the dough. So here, as you can see, I have those two tracks. I'm gonna hit play just for you to listen it. So as you can see, it's nothing fancy, but let's say that I want to change the sound of my kick. How to do that in Logic Pro by using a stock plugin from Logic Pro. First, you have to select the track you want to change. So in my case, it's gonna be the kick. So I select the kick. And I'm going to use the shortcut Ctrl D. So here, as you can see, I have this pop-up window, which is now opened. And here I can choose the instrument. So in my case, the part of my drum that I want to change. So here I'm gonna select kick, and here I can choose between replacing or doubling my kick. So I'm gonna choose replacement. Here you can choose the relative threshold above which one your new sound, your new sample gonna be used. So here I'm gonna let it like that, minus 15.5 dB. Of course, you can here choose to preview your sound. You can adjust the trigger note. You can also adjust the timing offset, but let's say I will let it like that for a while. And here I'm gonna hit OK. Now, as you can see, there is another track which was created with the same name, but now all my audio waveform was replaced by a MIDI data. So here, as you can see now, my first track is offset, and now if I hit play, you will no more hear the sample, but you will hear the samples which gonna be replaced to create my new kick. And here on the left in my inspector, I have now the possibility to choose between several sounds. So firstly, let's say we're gonna change the kick with this acoustic kick C11. Let's see how it sounds now. Okay, and now let's say we're gonna try the kick C16. And of course, here there are stock samples, but you can also use your own samples. What you have to do is to put all your samples in the appropriate directory in your hard drive, and then you can paste all of your sound and they will appear here, and of course you will be able to choose it instead of using those one. Let's say now I would like to change the sound of my snare. So I'm gonna select my snare. I will use the same shortcut, Ctrl D. And here, instead of kick, I'm gonna select snare. As you can see, automatically here I have all my snares from the acoustic snares. Of course, if I want, I can choose electronic snares or layer snares, but let's say we're gonna try the acoustic snare D11. Here I can choose also the threshold. Let's say I'm gonna put it like it was minus 15.5, the same threshold that for the kick. Okay, and once again my first track is disengaged, and here I have my MIDI data, and if I hit play, the snare will be changed by the acoustic snare D11. Let's try, let's say, the acoustic snare D19. So, as you can see, it's very easy to change the sound of your drums directly in Logic Pro by using stock plugin. So now I'm gonna show you how to do that with the drum replacer from UVI. So now, as you can see, I have opened my drum replacer from UVI. I will hit play firstly to see the thresholds that I will have the possibility here to adjust. So let's hit play. So here the red line is the velocity and the green line is the threshold. So first I have to move, of course, my threshold there, and now here I can choose my samples. So here I am changing my kick, so I'm gonna open another kicks samples, let's say this one. And here, as you can see, you will have the wet signal, which gonna be the signal coming from the sample, and the dry signal, which gonna be the first sound. And then you will be able to adjust, of course, between 100% of wet or 100% of dry, or less or more. So let's say firstly we're gonna do that. So here I'm gonna select the kick top radio. And let's try the metal trap. And of course here you can do the same for your snare. So I'm gonna select my snare. So I have the drum replacer for my snare. Just let's hit play first. Replacer, snare, metal power, let's say this one. So as you can see, with the red line I can adjust the velocity, and of course if I want I can play here with those buttons between the wet and the dry signal. So as you can see, it's very easy also to use another plugin to replace the drum sounds of your sessions. And of course I am using here the drum replacer from UVI, but you can do that with any other drum replacer. So hope this video was useful for you guys, and see you soon for another videos. It was Fabio from the Logic Pro 10 Tips and Cinematic Compositions. See you, bye bye.